Hi guys, Susan here again. Welcome back to my channel. Tonight I have my full review of the ChefsTemp FINALTOUCH X10 meat thermometer, and I've had a chance to use it quite a bit since I got it on the 23rd of February. It is now the 18th of March, and I've used it quite a bit, as I said, and I have actually compared it with my meat thermometer that I got from Pampered Chef. I did shoot a little video of cooking a steak the other night, so let's take a look at that, shall we? Okay guys, we have a steak in the pan. Yes! So it is going to be time to test my ChefsTemp meat thermometer against my Pampered Chef meat thermometer, and then I'll give you my review. When the ChefsTemp is opened up, it turns on automatically. When the Pampered Chef opens up, it doesn't. You have to turn the button on up here, and it's quite the little press because it's a little button and you got to push it down in. Okay, Pampered Chef can go that far, straight out until it's closed. That's it. That kind of an arc. Okay. ChefsTemp goes this way, all the way up to this way, and when you flip it over, the display flips over. Ta-da! Okay. Wow, nicely seared. Look at that. What do we got so far? Let's see if I can do these together. Oh, I might be able to. Okay. As you can see, they both performed as they were intended to do, and to my mind, what that showed me was that the ChefsTemp FINALTOUCH X10 came to an absolute temperature faster than my Pampered Chef one did. And that is surprising to me because Pampered Chef is known for their quality tools in the kitchen. The ChefsTemp performed really excellent. I do note that there is a difference too between them. The Pampered Chef one that you saw in the video, the probe only goes from this to this, and that's it. So that's a sweep of, I don't know, 120 degrees. Well, that would be 90 degrees. That would be 180. Okay. So 180 degrees from straight this way to straight that way is one solid line, whereas the ChefsTemp probe goes all the way there and then another 90 degrees. So what's that? 270, right? And when you do that, it flips the display automatically. That is cool. Another difference I noticed between them was the ChefsTemp wakes up as soon as you open the probe, and the display lights up. With the Pampered Chef one, you have to turn it on by pressing the button on the top. And sometimes that can be quite a chore because it is a small button and you have to press it right in to get it to activate. I do have my Pampered Chef one in Fahrenheit. I'm not sure if it's switchable. I never even tried. Probably is. The other difference between the two is number one, size. As you can see, the ChefsTemp is quite a bit larger. The magnet that sticks it to metal on the back of the ChefsTemp is this circular part here. This is not magnetic, and neither is the plastic, obviously. With Pampered Chef, both of these are magnets, so I find it sticks on my fridge and stays where I put it, whereas the weight of the ChefsTemp tends to drag it to this point. It's pointing straight down. It hangs by this magnet and it points straight down, so its placement is its own idea. Another difference is Pampered Chef provides a probe that plugs into the access point on the top here, and you can stick this to your oven. The probe leads into your oven and into your meat, so it can monitor it all the time. Whereas this, the ChefsTemp one, has the pause button on the top, so you can stick your hand in the oven, take a reading, push that pause button, which holds it on the display until you can get clear of the oven and read what it says. So there are differences, okay? So we're basically not comparing apples to apples here. There are different features, there are different things, but it depends on what's important, okay? To me, having an actual temperature reading is important. A lot of things like magnetic placement, etc., that's more cosmetic, I would say. Okay, its job is to tell me the temperature of the meat accurately. Now, one other difference I found between the two was the Pampered Chef gives me a guideline right here on the device that says chicken and turkey 165 Fahrenheit or 74 Celsius is a safe temperature. That's what you're aiming for, okay? That's fully cooked. You're not going to get salmonella or any of that. Beef/lamb, medium rare, 135 Fahrenheit or 57 Celsius. Medium well, 155 or 68 Celsius. Fish, medium, 140 Fahrenheit or 60 Celsius. Well done, 160 Fahrenheit or 71 Celsius. Pork, medium, 145 Fahrenheit, 63 Celsius. Well done, 160 Fahrenheit or 71 Celsius. There are no markings on the ChefsTemp. Now, to me, knowing the safe temperature of cooking meat is important, okay? The ChefsTemp is going to leave it up to you to remember all this stuff. They do provide a magnet sticker, but it's all in Fahrenheit, so you'd have to, If you don't use Fahrenheit, you'd have to alter it to what your Celsius reading would be, somehow marking it on with a white, marker that would stick to this surface. But it does tell you the temperatures. But that's at your fridge or wherever you stick it there. So when you're actually reading the temperature of your meat at your oven, at your barbecue, at whatever, this isn't going to be handy. What I'd like to see ChefsTemp do is to replicate something of this fashion from the Pampered Chef one, and maybe reduce the screen size a bit to make room for that on their actual device. When I first got this, it was like, wow, look at this thing. And I didn't realize how much I relied on the markings on my Pampered Chef to really double verify that that's the way I wanted it cooked. Now the ChefsTemp does have a lot going for it as well. Okay, I did say it reaches a confirmed temp very quickly, like faster than the Pampered Chef one did. That I like. I really like that. Okay. I do like the ability of the probe to go all that way and to flip the display if it reaches the other angle. That I really, really like. Okay. If they could incorporate some kind of probe and maybe do away with this reading button, what I'm looking for is a combination of the best of both worlds. You see what I mean? But this does have a place, okay? So because of the accuracy of the temperature reading, the accuracy to calibrate, the ability to go between Fahrenheit or Celsius in the battery door back here. This is still magnetic. It hangs a different way, but it's still magnetic. So there's that for it. Out of 5 stars, I can give this, the ChefsTemp FINALTOUCH X10, I would give it a 4 out of 5. And what I'm dinging it for is the temperature reading verifications that's missing, like it's not on the device, and no probe availability on this one. If they could fix those 2 things, I would consider upping my rating. But 4 out of 5 is fair, I think, given that it performs all the duties of a meat thermometer that are important, really important. That's what you have a meat thermometer for, is to give you an accurate temperature and to be able to do so in a really fast manner so that you can catch that point where it's done exactly as you would like it. It's safe. It's safely cooked. There's no bacteria lurking around because it's reached a proper temperature. And the fact that it's handy. You can just throw it on the fridge and stick it there, and it's right there in the kitchen. You don't have to hunt through drawers, etc. So anyway, so that's what I have for you. It is quite the beast. It really is. It is well made, and I'm so thankful for ChefsTemp for sending it to me for a look at it. But there you have it. That's my rating, 4 out of 5. I would recommend this product if you're interested in it. I will put a link in the description box below, and you can check one out for yourself. This one came to me from the United States, but they do service Canada as well. So thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.